Good morning, everyone. Yep, I'm still in my pajamas. Let's see if we can get another episode transferred over. Today is going to be Cosmic Revolution. Revolution. I really don't remember what this episode was about, so let's be surprised together, shall we? Let me bring this up, and then I'm going to eat my breakfast and probably be mauled by a cat while we're listening to this, so bear with me. Let's share this.
Hi there, and welcome to I'm Only Human, a podcast that attempts to explain how to coexist with other humans. This podcast segment shall now be called Cosmic Revolution. Revolution. In talking with other humans, I've realized that we are nothing more than cosmic poo, infecting the earth and using it as a dumpster. This story arc will capture the scenarios of the unknown while still relating to earthly behaviors. I am not an expert, and I don't claim to be one. My name is Jen, and I'm an average human. I'm sure this story arc might spark some controversy, and that's okay. Let's break down the barrier and start communicating on a meaningful level. Maybe that is what is needed to invoke revolution. Through open minds, healing is possible. I believe that changed minds and attitudes can change our world. I was talking with someone last weekend about things that nobody knows about. And this person was telling me their theory on like the earth and everything that's been created. So I thought about it for a while and then it made sense to me. So I came up with the phrase cosmic scat. You know how things grow where they're not meant to grow? It's because like a bird or other animal ate something that had a seed in it and pooped it out somewhere. And voila, something started to grow because that seed was still there. Well, what if we're like a piece of cosmic scat, like the earth is a piece of cosmic scat? Maybe humans are nothing more than cosmic turds. I mean, think about it. We infect everything we touch. We destroy the earth. We cut into it. We use it as a dumpster. We're not very kind to each other. I was thinking, why can't we learn to live with the environment? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that modern day conveniences do exist, but I don't think that people should be able to profit off them as substantially as they do. Isn't the goal to help one another? And all the rich and famous people out there, what do you do to help people? Oh, sure, you may donate to a charity once or twice a year or do a fundraiser for this thing or that, but how do you live your day to day life? Are you mean to people around you? Are you a snob? Are you out of touch with reality? Do you realize that most of us have to work 1 hour at a job just to afford a half a tank of gas or three-quarters tank of gas? Do you understand this concept? Do you understand our frustration? Some of us have to work more than an hour just to earn enough money to put fuel in their car. And they have to work so many hours in order to be able to put food on their table. And that's only if they have money left after they have to pay all their bills. The cost for electricity, the cost for having water, the cost for having people remove garbage, the cost for this, the cost for that, this, that, and the other thing. It's getting ridiculous. I think enough's enough. Can we just look at ourselves? Can we just look at society and just say, wait a minute, what are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to each other? Can't we change things? Don't we have that power? All anybody wants is to be able to live for themselves, live happy, joyous, and free. It shouldn't be an outrageous cost to be able to feed ourselves. You know why? Because things grow, seeds grow into plants. Plants feed us. Maybe we're teaching the wrong things in school. Maybe we should be teaching agriculture. Maybe we should be teaching each other how to survive in this life rather than how to earn money off of each other. We should be teaching each other how to deal with human emotions, how to get over feeling sad and miserable, how to be able to tolerate one another. This is where society broke down. Even from the beginning of time, nobody can see this. And I don't understand it because there's so much out there that focuses on these lessons, yet nobody pays attention. Yes, those Hallmark movies, those feel good movies, there's a message there. Those songs, all those songs that people sing, there is a message there. Religion, there is a message there. How are we missing the bigger picture? That's what I don't understand. When we all want the same thing, no matter what side we're on, we all want the same thing. Why are we fighting with each other? I'm getting myself all riled up. But it's good. It's good. I need to be able to vent every now and then. I've been really irritated at work lately too. Irritated by the politics that go on there. I had an idea. I have an idea still. And maybe this may work and maybe it won't, but what we need to do is work on our communication with one another. We are afraid to confront one another. But we have ways to get around that. If we're afraid of direct confrontation, there's ways we can get around that nowadays. And this was my thought. I wanted to talk to employees or just listen to their gripes and complaints and maybe go one on one with them and have them like interview them and just see, well, what are your gripes and complaints? And if need be, a video of what they're trying to portray is the issue. It seems like the voices of the people are no longer being heard. And it's a shame because we can all learn from one another. I don't care what your social status is. I don't care what your educational level is. We all need each other. We can all learn off one another. I don't know if you can hear the cat or not. I'm sorry. I'm laughing about it. So we need each other. We are a unit. Individually, we're going to fail. We need each other to hold one another up. Why do we need indoctrination of our youth? Why do we need public schools? Once you learn how to read and write, I think that you can figure out everything else. Yes, you need to know mathematics. Other than that, I think what we need to be teaching our children and teaching ourselves is how to coexist with one another. We need to teach one another and ourselves how to face our fears and our feelings and to overcome those things. A lot of people have hidden anger, a lot of people have hidden resentments. And it's because we're all afraid to communicate with one another. It's because we all grew up in dysfunction, and dysfunction is raising dysfunction, and that is raising more and more of the same. This is why I say things have got to stop, things have got to change. We have to have some sort of revolution. Please just listen to what I'm saying. I plan on doing an epic episode soon based around revolution, not just during my time now, but before me. What has revolution gotten us? Nothing's going to change if we don't change ourselves. Greed, power. What are the seven deadly sins anyway? Those are the downfall. Yeah, I get lazy sometimes, but I end up taking care of what I have to take care of. I think if people in society are too lazy to take care of themselves, so be it. But I also think that we shouldn't make things unaffordable. We should all be able to eat food. We should all be able to have some kind of shelter. We should all be able to have some sort of clothing. We should all be able to earn a wage to help us buy the things we want. But the kind of production we do should be based off of what will help society. And I'm not talking electric cars. No. We need to stop with that stuff too. We need to stop with all the disposable stuff. We need to stop using Earth as a dumpster. It's going to catch up to us at some point. I'm sure that's why I say cosmic turds. We're nothing more than a parasite on this Earth. And I remember I talked about it in another episode, sinners in the hands of an angry God. It's like if it were not for the grace of this God, the earth would wipe us away because we are nothing more than an infection. We're nothing more than a parasite. We just take what we want. You know what? Animals have feelings too. You think that's some animal family doesn't grieve when one of their relatives gets run over by a car? Animals have feelings. We've seen the videos over and over. Dogs show affection. Cats, when they feel like, they show affection. Cows, ducks, everything wants to be loved. And that is the fifth element. I remember talking about that movie. That is the fifth element, love. We have to learn how to love one another. That is the key. Love and tolerance. Everything else will fall into place. Let's stop making money our God above all gods. Let's start doing what's right, what's ethical, what's good to help one another. Community service feels really good. It feels really good to be able to give back to the community. Why don't you give it a try sometime? And with that, I'm going to shut up. I've mentioned that I've had a lot of inspiration going into this show that I've created. And one of those inspirational characters is this lady named Jess. And she has created her own YouTube channel. And through talking with her and just getting to know her, it inspired me to take the plunge and start publishing my episodes, start publishing my podcast. So I'm going to put the link to her recovery diaries in my show notes.
Recovery Diaries from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, your fellow recovery. From here on out, I never ever want to hear you guys say that you're a recovering addict. We are not addicts no more. Hence the word recovery, y'all. I wanted to start this channel pretty much for me. I wanted to start it for you, for the ones that I lost, for the ones that you guys lost. I wanted to do this for the ones that are stuck with their leg, one leg over the fence, for the ones who just don't know where to turn right now. I want to create a community for the ones that think that they don't matter. I'm doing it for you. Yeah, you right there, the one that's about to stick that needle in their arm. Okay? There's hope. Don't stick that needle in your arm. I'm writing this stuff. I'm doing this for you, the one waiting for that dope man to come around the corner telling you he's 2 minutes away when really he's 2 hours away. But you're still there waiting for him, right? I'm doing it for the parents that are crying themselves to sleep right now, waiting for their child to call or waiting for the police to call to put their worries to rest. I'm doing it for the mothers that are bawling themselves to sleep right now who just found their daughter or their son on the bathroom floor 2 days ago. I'm doing it for that child that has to grow up without their mother, that they lost to an overdose. I'm doing it for the ones who died alone in those abandoned buildings. I'm doing it for my friends that I lost. I'm doing this for my mother that I found face down dead of an overdose back in 2012, and for my little sister who had to grow up without her mother. I'm doing this for the ones who struggled to dig themselves out of their hole to end their cycle of drug use. I'm doing this for the ones who put the same energy into their sobriety like they put their energy into getting their dope. I'm doing it for the people who want to live more, they want to die today. I'm doing it for the people that wake up every single day and want better for themselves. I'm doing it for you who want to become the better versions of yourself. And most importantly, again, you guys, I'm doing this for me. It might sound crazy, but it kind of goes back to the song Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror song. Like, if we want to make a change in this world or make it a better place, we need to look in the mirror and look at ourselves and make that change for us. Otherwise, ain't nothing gonna work. Nothing changes if nothing changes, y'all. So come on, dude. Look in the mirror and take that change and do what you have to do for yourself. No one's gonna get up and get clean for you but you. You have to do it for you. So with this channel, I hope that it can provide a little bit of hope, give you guys a little bit of, I don't know, energy and stuff like that. So that way you know that there is light at the end of that tunnel. I mean, my videos are going to be more or less what I'm doing to keep my sobriety. I don't go to meetings because I'm not an addict anymore. You guys are not addicts either. So please don't ever say that you're an addict on this channel, because you're not. You're recoveries. You're doing it every day. You're getting up for yourself. You're doing this for you guys. Again, if you like what you see, please like the video, comment. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. But again, I'm doing this for me, not for you. So again, with that, my name is Jess. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. If you need help or know if anybody else needs help or struggling or just need somebody to talk to, go ahead and hit me up. I do not mind. I do not mind. I do not mind. It's better. It's better on this side. I promise you. You just got to do the right thing. You got to want it for yourself. I don't know what I'm doing with this channel yet. This is my first video. Like I said, I'm just trying to provide a little bit of a hope and show you that it is possible. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a great day.
In closing, I would like to say that the opinions expressed here were strictly of my own making or by my guests. Take what you like and leave the rest. You may come to realize that you may not like me or what I want to share. Let's talk to each other, reason things out, but let there be no gossip or criticism of one another. Instead, let the fellowship of ethical human behavior and the serenity from positive human interaction help you grow and chill out one experience at a time. I would like to thank my higher power for guiding me through this podcast. I hope to spread the message of love, hope, and understanding by touching one life at a time. If you like this podcast, please like and share it. Comments also help other struggling people find it. I am now listener supported. If you would like to contribute, please feel free. There is no obligation. If you would like to share feedback, you can email me at averagehumanbeing1875@gmail.com. There is also a link you can click if you'd like to send a voice message and add to the content of the show.
I forgot to unmute myself. Sorry about that. So that was a pretty good episode, and I really didn't remember it, but it was an awesome reminder of where I was, where my mind was, and hopefully I can get that inspiration back to start creating new content. I suppose maybe getting an Ethernet cable might help with that too, because it takes so long just to upload these videos. Anyway, join me again next time where we're going to do another Bible journey. So take care. Bye-bye.